are feisty. Keep casting. Make a whole circle around the boat. If you don't get one by the time you get all the way around, it's time to move on down, find another place like this where the wind's blowing against the shoreline. When casting into the wind, you want to keep your lure low. You can keep the rod tip low. Throw under the wind. When it drops, close the bail by hand and pull on the line. That keeps that extra loop of the braid from doubling up on you and getting those wind knobs. Keep your line tight. That's the main idea. When you're casting downwind, it's not as bad. But definitely when you're casting upwind, that's when most of the wind knots are made in braided line, which is all I use anymore. Wind's coming right towards us from this direction. I'm gonna keep casting around. Throw under the wind. See how low that went? Stop it with your hand. Pull on the line before you start reeling. That will get rid of 90% of your wind knots. Always pull the line tight before you turn the handle of the reel. If you get a weed on your hook or your lure, don't leave it up like this and then having to drop it down. Your butt hits the ground on your deck. It makes a noise. Let your line out so it's right at the reel. See how easy that is? I got control of the rod. I got control of this. All I got to do is reel up and I'm ready for another cast. Right out here, the wind's blowing against that point, right around that point there. That is one of the best places to catch a redfish, is right on a wind-blown point. See how the rod tip's kind of quivering? That's that tail of that Grand Slam bait just working this dirty water here. Here we are coming up on another wind-blown point right ahead of us. You can see how the slick water is over here where it's out of the wind. This could be okay because we do have a little wind pushing on it, but that's the one I want to concentrate. That wind's blowing against that shore and pushing it back down into there. That's where the most current's going to be. That's where the redfish are. Here we come. Here's that other wind-blown point on the other side of that island. Get right near the shoreline. Stop it with my hand. Close the bail. Pull the slack out, and then start winding down. And then just let that crawling across the bottom. Steady retreat. I just saw something pushing some water over here, and then I saw about 10 feet in front of it a big shrimp or a small mullet skip out of the water. It wasn't one of those happy jumps. It was one of those, hey, I don't want to be lunch kind of jumps. Stop it. And reel in because I don't want him to chase it all the way to the boat and get spooked. I'm going to stay out there. Alright, let's try it right back out there again. Close the bail by hand, pull it tight, and then start working it. Then start reeling. Pull it tight, and then reel. Close the bail, pull it tight, and then reel. Sight. You want to use your eyes, but you want to use your ears too. You want to listen to that pop. That trout, and especially the snook, will make that popping noise. Redfish will make that swirling noise, that slash. Their mouth's got to come up out of the water to grab something. Their tail. This is super shallow water. See right there? We're in like 18 inches of water right here, if that. Okay, I've covered this area and not gotten another strike with this, so I'm going to set this down quietly. Noise is your biggest enemy out here. This guy over here is stopped at the entrance and I'm ready to move through. Just let him know this is. There we go, there we go. That's a better fish. No, not much better. He's just pulling really hard. White pelican out there, a couple of them. Wear them down before you get them in the boat, near the boat, because they're going to go under it. And wrap you around the anchor line of the trolling motor or the trim tabs. Oh yeah. Nice clear water in here. Yeah, the grass is in here and it's cleaner. It's the same sort of thing. If you drive a truck through the dirt and the wind comes up, it's going to get muddy. There's nothing to hold the dirt down. If you got a nice lawn, it holds the dirt down. Oh man, he inhaled it. I don't even see it sticking out of his mouth. Alright, oh man, oh there it is, there it is. Irish beer won't steer you wrong. Ha! Beautiful red. Oh yeah, much nicer fish.